Alright, can you guys hear me? I don't know if it's streaming yet. Still pretty new to this. Wait for some of you to come in. Let's see. Hello, yep. Hey, what's up? What is good? Awesome. Alright, so I don't know if you guys caught the video before where it's like part of this session here where I was reaching out to Nipsey Hussle. Someone asked me to. Caught you making bacon. I want a piece. But I started, like, basically the last video ended right when I was getting ready to ask Shanann questions that a lot of viewers have asked. And, like, I saved them, wrote down so I wouldn't forget the questions. And going through, I was like, man, they're answering so many things spot on. And then, I don't know, it just takes a strange turn. I'm not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. So we got, what, 9 people right now? I just want to give a few more seconds to make sure everybody that wants to come in does. But, yeah, I don't know, man. It's very strange. They start mentioning money. What's up, Teresa? You finally caught one. Just birthed 2 Chihuahua puppies, but I had to get with you. Awesome. That is cool. This is gonna be awesome. I don't know. I mean, this is crazy. I haven't even finished. Let's see. I've got this far, and we've got pretty much all of this to go. Let's see. Oh, this is one thing. Accidentally split it earlier. So, basically, I've made it to here. Still got all that, so I don't know if we'll get to all of that. But we've got from here is where I ended the last one. And, right through here, there's not a whole lot. So, I mean, surely we'll be able to get to some that I ain't heard yet. But it's this, right through here, that made me say, I need some people to hear this with me. Because I know anytime, like, okay, you always hear, like, people that make a deal with Satan or make a deal with the devil, like they promise you something, right? They promise you something in return. Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'm going to get right to it here in a second. It's just, like I say, they always offer you something or promise you something. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and play a little bit of it. But please, I guess you can catch the replay, but it's not that long. Once I get to right here is when it's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, as you can hear, though, this is continuing from the last session. They are just constantly chatting. this session right here, the one that I didn't even think was going to get a lot, because it was just spur of the moment. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a session. And I've never got so many replies like this. Yeah, Cynthia, normally that's what I usually would do. I'd either reach out to my mom, my grandmother, or I would just open it up for anyone. Even in this session, I was like, I'm asking for Nipsey Hussle at first. Then I'm going to ask Shanann to join me, and anyone else that's positive and not negative, not evil, demonic, anybody that needs help. But yeah. All right, check it out. Okay, my opinion about the basement. The dog was barking down in the basement. The canine. My opinion on that is that that is where you guys were brought. Alright, so right here I'm basically saying that was my opinion, that because somebody wanted me to ask about the basement. Okay? And I was basically saying, my opinion is that's a feisty taco. That they were brought down there. Who did you invite in? Ask for just Shanann. At the beginning of this session was my previous video when I asked for Nipsey Hussle. And then starting where I'm at now is when I ask for Shanann or anyone else. But yeah, this part's about the basement. Somebody wanted me to ask what happened in the basement, if there were any evidence. What happened in the basement? Okay, can you hear that? Hold on, I gotta make it where I can see all of these. Because there's so many annotations in this. Like, look at this. Like, there was so many at one time, I had to, like, move some up. Listen. Is there anything down in the basement that could be evidence to charge Nicole? Okay, is my talking a little better now? But listen, they say that there is fingerprints on the shelf in the living room. I was asking if there was any evidence. I was mainly talking about the basement, but they're saying that there's fingerprints on the shelf in the living room. Listen. What happened in the basement? Did anything happen other than... Now it's saying they didn't need gloves. I thought this part was extremely interesting. Listen what they say. Other than what I think. Look, they even say, here's what happened. Think. They were wearing a coat. I mean, these are... I'm sorry, but they might be a little hard to hear. I might have to play them a couple times before you really hear them. But I say, what happened? They're saying, they go, here's what happened. What was it? They didn't need gloves. They were wearing a coat that was clear on fingerprints in the living room on the shelf. I don't know. Just check this out. What I think. Did you fucking hear that? Same voice all through here. Oh my god. And it gets crazier. Like, it starts to, like, worry me a bit. But listen again. They didn't need gloves. They were wearing a coat. And they began to hurt me with a t-shirt. So, I don't know. Like, were they wearing some huge coat and, like, took a t-shirt to choke her with it? But that's what they say. Listen. They are guilty. David Vasquez? So, right here, I'm about to ask. I don't know if Skittles is in here, but yeah, let's let's really just play all that again, okay? And soak it in. That could be evidence to charge Nicole. What happened in the basement? Did anything happen other than what I think? Oh my god, right now, I've got cold chills all over my body. Like, literally, all the way down to my feet. Never have I got EVPs like this. Like, that is how long? Basically starts at 20 and goes all the way to 21:18. That's like a minute and 18 seconds. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, now you guys see why I had to go live. I'm sorry if I can't read everybody's comments right now. My mind is blown. So this next part, Skittles asked me last live session if I would ask if David Vasquez, I'm thinking it's Vasquez, is still around her. So the session I did before this one, I asked all these questions. And I pretty much got the same replies on a lot of them. But the audio was so loud, and me speaking was so loud, that I pretty much had to do it all over again the next night. The veil is down, I know, right? That Shanann, it does sound like, first off, it sounds like the voice that has been replying for a month now while asking for Shanann. But I'm pretty sure it's something else. Either Shanann is saying this other stuff in the end here, or it's something else. But yeah, here I'm asking about David Vasquez. The last session they said his name's David Vasquez. They said Dave is not still around her. That's all they said. So check this out. Lily wants to know if you are around her. I asked that last time, And it sounded like I heard Dave isn't, or Dave is not. Listen. Did you hear that? I said last time it sounded like Dave is not, and then it says because he's in heaven. Was she really, Martha? Because that's what it said. They were wearing a coat and began to hurt me with a t-shirt. Can you please verify, David Vasquez, if you are around Lily? He isn't. And it says Dave will something. So basically, Skittles, if you're not in here, and when you do see this, they're saying he isn't around you. One of my viewers named Skittles 31, I think. She said her name was Lily. She wanted to know if that was still around her. She didn't say who it was. I don't know if it's like her father or who. But they're saying he isn't, that he's in heaven. And then right here, they call him Dave again, like they did last session. So it'd be interesting to ask her if that's what he went by. Now, right there, it sounded like it said, bring us peace. Now, listen to this. There was something else to ask Shanann. I am here. Same voice, by the way. The same voice that spoke to me this whole time. God. I know that there's a lot of people that's not used to my channel that might watch this and they're going to think that I'm full of it. But I swear on everything. Everything. My mother, my grandmother that are gone. And I can do that because I know this is legit. There was something else. I think they start referring to money because work has been real slow and I've been stressing a lot. So I'm thinking that there's something darker because the way they say it here in a little bit, you'll see what I'm saying. To ask Shanann. Listen. Wow. It says you're going to get a something. And then it says, Chris Bogey, I am your friend. I will give money. And then it says, don't worry, or something like you can't worry about, and I can't hear the end of it. Listen. I'm gonna go see if I still have it wrote down. What the heck is this, man? So I start walking back to my bedroom where I had the questions wrote down because I couldn't remember what the other questions were, right? But this part sounds like song lyrics or something, like they're rhyming. You know what I mean? It's like dun, 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 dun. Listen. Let's see if I still have it wrote down. Now listen, here it is. Listen. They start talking about candles. Then another voice says, "We forgot the candles. We'll be forever grateful." So I go back to get the questions, and they're like, "Candles." And then another voice says, "We forgot the candles." Then they say, we'll be forever grateful." Yeah. Did you hear that? What does that mean? We'll be forever grateful. You hear me? Let me get out of here. You will get all your money. What? Yes, of course. Jim. See, I forgot I was going to ask about Jim. So, as soon as they say you will get all your money, but you get me out of here, I'm like, yes, of course. But I didn't know what they was saying. I was just saying, yeah, I remember I was going to ask about Jim. I don't understand, man. And I think they even bring up getting money again. Yes, of course. Jim. Here, see? The candles. We forgot the candles. And now it's like they're yelling. Will you hurry up? Do you understand? You're going to hurt me, Bogey. I don't know if I should go right now and get candles or if I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting me out of here. I've had something way in the past talk about let me out of here. I don't know. You will get all your money. Do you understand? Do you hear me? Let me out of here. You will get all your money. Will you hurry up? Do you understand? You're going to hurt me, Bogey. I don't understand. Used to, I could record in that same room. The candles, from the lighting of candles, the people gathered in front of Shanann's home to call vigil. Our 4 candles on her porch on another YouTube channel. I don't know. It's crazy. Used to, I could record for 30 minutes and I might get 1, 2, maybe 3 replies. They've been going on and on for 5 minutes. Let's see. You need white candles, hurry. I don't know if I've got light candles. I don't know, man. I think that's all I've heard so far. I haven't listened past this. But yeah, it sounds like it's something trying to manipulate, doesn't it? It makes me wonder if it's really Shanann that's been speaking in this session, or I don't know. It sounds like they've got plenty of energy. For real. Yes. Just listen to that. You will get all your money. Yes. Yes, yes, of course. Jim. Wait for me to sit down, that way no moving. I don't know Jim's last name. So right here, we're pretty much checking it out in real time. Let me see. Wait for me to sit down, that way no moving. I don't know Jim's. Alright, it's starting to do that stuff where I play it and it starts cutting out. See if I can receive it real quick. What name? Oh man, do you hear that? Listen guys, I'm not even going to tell you what I hear right here. I'm asking about Jim. And I say, I forgot his last name, and I'm looking up his name. Listen what's said. Do you hear it? I hear he is innocent. What is this? Let me get your energy. We was just talking about the candles and creating energy. And you're going to hurt me, Bogey. And now it's saying, let me get your energy. Or more energy. Let me get more energy. Hey, Bogey, right here. What? I'm trying to cut out my voice because it recorded pretty loud. Let's see, I'm talking there, there. Turn it down some. What is Nicole Kessinger's father's name? Jim? Let me get an orgy. What? I think I remember that reply before. Yeah. Oh, man, it's cutting out. hear this. Are you asking who Dave is? If you are Dave Vasquez, Skittles, one of the users that was in reviewers in the last live stream I did, she asked me to ask about David, if he's still around her. If it don't stop this, we're gonna have to, I don't know. What is running? It's doing this. I don't know. She likes an orgy. I know somebody sent me the information in my email, but I don't think. Let's see. I know I'm talking all through here. Said you did. Jim, no. Ask them if they can have any thoughts. Let's see. I'll write that down. Where am I? Gosh, I hate this. Why is it doing that? I mean, you can still hear them talking. They're still talking. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm trying to find his name so I can refer to him by his first and last name. I'm having a hard time making any of this out. And I don't know if we're running out of memory or what's going on. But it's getting pretty bad. I don't know. The email thing. Well, what's happened here? It looked like it was out of sync. What the heck is up with this phone? How ironic is that? Couldn't get the phone to work, now my computer's not working. What the heck, man? I mean, look, computer's messed up, and right there, phone's messed up. They must be getting energy right now. I don't know. I'll go ahead and save it. And I'll just annotate it next time. Let's see. I don't know if you guys seen this, but this was strange. Alright, so this is the little thing where I thought I seen a UFO, right? I see that thing way off in the distance, and I see a bright light, like, to the right of it. You're gonna hear me, I'm all excited thinking that it's... thinking it's a UFO. But it looks like a plane, but it's just hovering there. I don't know if you can see it right here. This is when it's far off, before I zoom in. So there's the plane, where my cursor is. And there's the object that I was wondering about. See, look at it. That's the plane. And there's that. It's gotta be a plane. You know what I'm saying? But it just hover. It stays right there. It doesn't move. This one's going, and that one just stays here. Because this one starts moving down, and that one just stays in the same spot in the sky.
That is a damn UFO. Babe, was that you? Come here.
You hear Noah in the background.
Babe, was that you? Come here. Come here and look at this. See it on the screen?
Yeah.
That was flying next to that plane.
Noah,
get down here. Now it just disappeared. There's a fucking UFO, dude.
It literally was gone. It literally disappeared, whatever it was.
Noah, get down here. Now it just disappeared. There's a fucking UFO, dude.
Wow, I don't know what the heck it was. That was way up in the sky, though. So here, I take them both, right? I take the... Let's see. There's the plane, right? With the exhaust. Now, I layered the UFO, quote unquote, next to it. Look at that. That's the UFO plane. Right over top of it. It had to be a plane. You know what I'm saying? Look, it looks exactly like it. You ever seen those videos where the planes just freeze in the air? Some strange stuff. This one, whatever it was, just stayed in the air and literally just disappeared. But it looks just like a plane. I don't know if it was like a glitch in the Matrix or what the fuck was going on, but... Alright. Well, guys, Noah is awake, so I'm gonna go fix him supper. I don't know what you guys think about all that. It's pretty crazy. And get me out of here. What was it? There's a fingerprint on the shelf in the living room. And they said, here's what happened. They were wearing a coat and began to hurt me with a t-shirt. And then the stuff about money, get me out of here, you will get your money. I don't know. I don't know if they was talking to me at that point, or if they were, I don't know what was up. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. Here in a little bit, I'll replay this and be able to read all of your comments. Sorry I couldn't read them all. I'm new at this, like trying to play videos and look at the comments at the same time. Oh, thank you guys so much for visiting. And I don't know if you can think of anything else what you think that might have been or something. And I'm sure some of you didn't have this stuff or said something that I didn't even see. So, all right, guys, thank you. Good night.